Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Ooh, I need a little. Much better. Today we are going to be doing a eyebrow tutorial. How noisy is this shirt? This is my first ASMR. I want to start off by letting you guys listen to my shirt. Oh shit. But for real, this is more of a video showing you how I do my brows and not so much of how you can do your brows. Unless you have the same brow shape as I do, then sure, it will work. My brows are definitely more structured than natural. You can see that I clean it up with some concealer, and yeah, they don't look like I just woke up like this, but they look done, and this is how I like my eyebrows done. So talk through videos are a little bit tricky for me because I can talk entirely too much, so let's just dive right into this tutorial. So I have foundation, concealer, but before you even start with any of this, you're gonna wanna make sure that your eyebrows are prepped and ready. By prepped, I mean just make sure all the little stray hairs are gone. You can tweeze them, wax them, get them threaded. Now I do my foundation, concealer, and the bake before I do my brows. Sometimes I do my eyeshadow before I do my brows, but most of the time I'll do my brows before eyeshadow because I like to conceal the bottom and I don't want that to interrupt my eyeshadow. Once I'm ready to start working on my brows, I'm gonna grab this brush here. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush. This has an angled brush on it. I just use the spoolie to brush my hairs into place. Here's what the brush looks like outside of its packaging. Like I said, there's a flat brush on one side and the spoolie on the other, and this is the side that we're gonna use for our first step. So what we're gonna do with the spoolie is just brush the hairs directly up. Now the reason why we're brushing them straight up is because I want to get the product in line here. We will be using Benefit's Ka-Brow. This is the product I've been using regularly. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll throw some of this on. I recently let my brows grow out, so I think that I have a pretty good brow, a good shape, a good amount of hairs, so I don't have to really pack this on. I just put enough on to fill in those empty spaces and kind of give it more of a shape that I want. I feel like I'm a little balled up on this arch. There's no hairs that grow in there, so I like to fill that spot in to give my eyebrow more of a shape. I really love that this brow product comes with the little brush to apply it with. Now, because this is a cream, this does dry out easily if you keep it uncovered. I like to preserve mine and make it last as long as possible by taking this brush and I just kind of scoop out a good amount of product, a little bit more than enough for both brows in one shot. And then I replace the cap so that it's only exposed to the air for a minimal amount of time. Then I'll use the back of my hand and put the product right on there and kind of smear it out. Then I like to flatten the brush out. You can see how flat that really gets, and that gives you the perfect tool to create those little hair-like strokes. What I'm gonna do first is create a line, which is gonna be kind of like my guide, along the bottom of the brow from this corner all the way across to where I want my tail to end. I kind of do short strokes. I like to come from above and kind of follow my natural line, but bring it out a little bit more where I want it a little bit thicker. And this doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna use concealer to fix our mistakes. Okay, so now we have a solid bottom line, and I don't like how this goes more in than I want it to, but I'm gonna correct that with the concealer afterwards. So now I'm gonna grab a little bit more product, flatten that brush again, and with the tip of the brush, I'm gonna start to create hair-like strokes to fill in this front part. I just don't want it too dark, so I'm gonna be a little bit light-handed. And also, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna run my spoolie through again just to make sure everything is blended. Still hair-like strokes. You can see I'm not like coloring it in like a coloring book, or else it's just gonna look like you went in with a marker. Before I go any further, I'm actually going to correct this because it's driving me crazy. So I'm going to take some of my concealer, put just a dab on the back of my hand, and then with this flat brush, I'm just going to grab some of that, and I'm going to use it like an eraser to just fix where I overlined. And I kind of want to thicken this up to match. With my eyebrows, I'm very back and forth. I would like to say that I just do the line and then the hair strokes and then brush it through, but when things like this happen, I'm just like, okay, conceal, now reline, and let's fix this. I'm kind of very anal about my eyebrows. So I'm going to go back in and just kind of thicken out this line down here to match that, because I like this curve, but this doesn't go along with it. I'm going to use a little bit more concealer and fix this arch again. Okay, it's better. And just want to darken up that tail. I'm going to grab some more product and hit that tail. Hitting that arch, filling in those little bald spots. Now you can see that the line on the bottom is darker and doesn't really blend in with this part of the brow. So what we're going to do to fix that is grab the spoolie again and start making those upward strokes. The same way you did in the beginning. This will show you if you're missing any spots too, like this one. So we're gonna brush that out again. And when you brush, it kind of blurs out this bottom part. So we're gonna go back in with some more concealer and sharpen that up. Brows are one of my least favorite things to do, honestly, brows and lips, because I'm so like crazy about getting them right. I feel like I'm one of the least qualified people to be doing a tutorial on brows because I mess up so often, and it's just like back and forth, fixing the brow, doing the brow, relining the brow, concealing the brow. I see tutorials of people that just like, done. But unfortunately, I'm not that girl. I'm just grabbing the spoolie again, and since we did those upward strokes, I'm going to straighten out the brow now. So I'm going to the side. And my brows naturally just go straight up here and then to the side. My dad's brows do that. And then you can put a brow gel on them to keep them in place. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. I just ran out of mine. I think that's it. Yeah, I've got a brow. So no brow, brow, no brow, brow. So this is the final look. These are the brows that I came out with today. Always remember that brows are sisters, not twins. Do not stress yourself out. It is not worth it. They will never be exactly the same, and that's okay. Your natural brows aren't exactly the same. Your structured brows won't be exactly the same. That's life. We'll get through it together. So just to review, these are some of my favorite products to use. Brow number 4. This is what I've been using. I really, really love the oh my god, I said Shart. The Tarte Shape Tape. I can't believe I said Shart. The Tarte Shape Tape for concealing. I don't think I mentioned it, but the concealer brush that I'm using is the Smith 212. And I really like this because it's a very tiny brush that is perfect for concealing under the brow. And then there's the spoolie, and honestly you can use any spoolie, but this one is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush, and it was only $1 at Walgreens, I think. So yeah, there's that. These are my go-to products for my brows. That is all for this video today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below any other videos that you want to see. I have a few more in mind and they will be coming soon. Don't forget to hit the notification bell down below. That way you're notified the next time I upload. Thanks again for watching. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I will see you in my next video. All right. We can do this, Michelle. We can do this. Let's do it. And welcome back to my channel. What is this? I want to know what this is. Maybe I just want to show my sleeves. These are cute. Welcome back to my channel. Okay. All right. So today, why do I even try? You know? I kill me. Continue with the breaststrokes. Did I just say breaststrokes? Everywhere, mom jeans on my derriere. Going down the back street, listening to the back street.
I only had one helmet, I would give it to you. Give it to you.
Oh shit.